Deep in the heart of South America lies a realm of unparalleled natural wonder, the Amazon rainforest. This vast emerald green expanse, often called the lungs of our planet, is more than just a collection of trees. It is a vibrant, pulsating world, humming with the energy of countless creatures. The sheer scale of life here is almost beyond comprehension. Every leaf, every branch, and every drop of water seems to hold a secret, a unique form of life that has adapted perfectly to its surroundings. This immense jungle is a living, breathing entity, a complex tapestry woven from millions of years of evolution, creating a sanctuary for an astonishing diversity of animals and plants. It is a place where nature's creativity is on full display, a spectacle of life in its most exuberant form. The rainforest provides the perfect conditions for life to flourish in so many different ways. The constant warmth and abundant rainfall create a stable environment, allowing plants to grow year-round. This continuous growth provides an endless supply of food and shelter for an incredible variety of animals. The forest itself is structured in layers, from the dark, damp floor to the sun-drenched canopy high above. Each layer offers a unique home, a distinct world with its own set of rules and inhabitants. This vertical arrangement allows countless species to coexist, each finding its own niche, its own way of life, without competing directly with its neighbors. It is this intricate structure that underpins the Amazon's extraordinary biodiversity. Many of these incredible animals are masters of disguise, their forms and colors shaped by the need to hunt or to hide. Consider the eyelash pit viper, a small, brightly colored snake that often waits patiently on a leaf or a flower. Its name comes from the unique scales that stand up over its eyes, resembling delicate eyelashes. This beautiful serpent is a patient predator, relying on its camouflage to ambush unsuspecting frogs or hummingbirds. Elsewhere, the mighty boa constrictor moves with silent grace through the undergrowth. This powerful snake is not venomous. Instead, it uses its immense muscular body to squeeze its prey, a simple yet devastatingly effective method of hunting that has served it well for millennia. The sheer variety is staggering. High in the trees, troops of squirrel monkeys chatter and leap from branch to branch, their long tails providing balance as they forage for fruits and insects. These small, agile primates are a common sight, their playful antics bringing a sense of life and movement to the canopy. Down below, a green iguana might be seen basking on a sunlit branch overhanging a river. These large lizards are excellent swimmers and can hold their breath for a surprisingly long time, a useful skill for escaping predators. They are herbivores, using their sharp teeth to munch on leaves, flowers and fruit, playing their part in the great cycle of life within this green kingdom. The upper reaches of the Amazon, the sun-drenched canopy, form a world of their own, a bustling city of leaves and branches. It is here that some of the rainforest's most colorful and charismatic residents make their homes. Among the most iconic is the toucan, a bird instantly recognizable by its enormous, vibrant bill. This bill, which can be a mix of orange, yellow, and black, is surprisingly lightweight because it is mostly hollow. It is not just for show. The toucan uses it as a tool to reach for fruits on branches that are too thin to support its weight, plucking them with delicate precision. Its brilliant colors flash through the foliage, a living jewel in the emerald crown of the forest. Life in the canopy is a constant performance, and few are as vocal as the howler monkey. As the sun rises, the forest air is often filled with a deep, guttural roar that can travel for several miles. This incredible sound is produced by the male howler monkey using a specially enlarged hyoid bone in its throat that acts as an amplifying chamber. This morning chorus is not a sign of aggression, but a way for different troops to announce their position to one another, a method of spacing themselves out to avoid conflict over food and territory. Their calls are an essential part of the Amazon's daily soundtrack, a powerful reminder of the wildness that resides here. Another fascinating resident of the treetops is the three-toed sloth, an animal that has adopted a strategy of moving so slowly it becomes almost invisible. Spending nearly its entire life hanging upside down, it moves at a famously leisurely pace, conserving energy in the warm, humid climate. Its fur is often tinged green, not by pigment, but by algae that grows in special grooves in its hairs, providing excellent camouflage among the leaves. This slow-moving lifestyle is a remarkable adaptation, a successful way of life that has allowed the sloth to thrive in a world where speed is often seen as essential for survival. It is a true master of taking things easy. Agility and intelligence are the hallmarks of the capuchin monkey, one of the cleverest primates in the New World. These monkeys are highly social and resourceful, using their sharp minds to solve problems. They have been observed using tools such as rocks to crack open hard-shelled nuts and seeds, a behavior that demonstrates their remarkable cognitive abilities. They travel through the forest in large, noisy groups, foraging for a wide range of foods, from fruits and nuts to insects and small vertebrates. Their inquisitive nature and complex social interactions make them one of the most engaging and fascinating animals to observe in the entire rainforest ecosystem. As we descend from the canopy, the forest floor and the winding rivers present another cast of characters, each uniquely adapted to a world of shadow and water. Here, the poison frog displays its brilliant colors as a stark warning. These tiny amphibians, often no bigger than a thumbnail, come in dazzling shades of blue, yellow, and red. Their vibrant skin is not for camouflage, but is a form of advertising, signaling to potential predators that they are toxic and not a suitable meal. The toxins are secreted from glands in their skin, a potent chemical defense that they acquire from the ants and mites they eat, a fascinating example of nature's chemical warfare. Moving with a different kind of grace is the coati, a relative of the raccoon. With a long, slender snout and a tail, it often holds straight up in the air as it forages. These inquisitive animals use their sensitive noses to snuffle through the leaf litter on the forest floor, searching for insects, fruits, and small animals. Coatis are highly social, often traveling in large bands of females and their young, their raised tails acting like flags to help the group stay together as they move through the dense undergrowth. Their constant activity and curious behavior make them a lively presence on the forest floor, always searching for their next meal. The waterways of the Amazon, the rivers and lagoons are the domain of the caiman, a formidable reptilian predator. Closely related to alligators, these creatures can often be seen floating silently at the water's surface, with only their eyes and nostrils visible. They are patient hunters, waiting for fish, birds, or any unsuspecting land animal to come within striking distance of the water's edge. A caiman can lie motionless for hours, a log-like illusion, before exploding into action with incredible speed. They are a vital part of the aquatic ecosystem, apex predators that help maintain the balance of life in the Amazon's vast network of rivers. Swinging through the trees with breathtaking skill is the spider monkey, an acrobat perfectly suited for life high above the ground. These monkeys get their name from their incredibly long limbs and prehensile tail, which they use like a fifth limb. This tail is so strong and flexible that it can support their entire body weight, allowing them to hang and swing from branches with ease. As they travel through the canopy, they use a form of locomotion called brachiation, swinging arm over arm at great speed. This mastery of the treetops allows them to reach the fruits that make up the majority of their diet, making them essential seed dispersers for many tree species. The Amazon rainforest is a treasure chest of biological diversity, a place where the story of life is written in a million different forms. Every single creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, plays a crucial role in this intricate web. The toucan spreads seeds, the caiman controls fish populations, and the monkeys prune the trees. Each animal is a thread in a vast interconnected tapestry. The removal of even one of these threads can have unforeseen consequences, weakening the entire structure. The health of the rainforest depends on this delicate balance, a symphony of interactions that has been perfected over countless generations. This interdependence is the very essence of the Amazon's strength and resilience. However, this extraordinary world is now facing unprecedented threats. The relentless pace of deforestation, driven by logging, agriculture, and mining, is shrinking this vital habitat at an alarming rate. With every hectare of forest that disappears, we lose not only trees, but also the unique homes of countless animals. The eyelash pit viper, the three-toed sloth, and the spider monkey cannot survive without the forest that sustains them. Their future is inextricably linked to the fate of their environment. The silence that follows the roar of a chainsaw is the silence of a world diminishing, a world losing its wonders one by one. The responsibility to protect this natural heritage falls to all of us. It is not a distant problem for others to solve. The health of the Amazon affects the entire planet, influencing weather patterns and storing vast amounts of carbon that would otherwise warm our climate. By making conscious choices, supporting conservation efforts, and raising our voices for the protection of these wild spaces, we can make a difference. We must work to ensure that the Amazon is valued not for the resources we can extract from it, but for the life it sustains and the vital role it plays in the health of our world. The time for action is now, before these wonders are lost forever. By protecting the Amazon, we are not just saving animals and trees, we are preserving a living library of biological information and safeguarding the future of our own planet. The howler monkey's call, the flash of a toucan's bill, and the slow, deliberate movements of a sloth are all part of a priceless global inheritance. It is our duty to ensure that future generations can also marvel at these wild wonders, to listen to the sounds of the rainforest, and to understand the profound beauty of a world teeming with life. Let us choose to be guardians of this fragile paradise, for its sake and for our own.